Hey everybody, it's Missy from Shimmerz again, and today I wanted to show you something fun that you can do if you have a stash of flowers that look like this that you might have on your shelves. I bought these so long ago and I had every intention of using them, but they are still sitting on my shelf, and so I wanted to find a way to use them. So I'm going to use some of my Shimmerz sprays and one of these flowers and a brayer, and I'm going to basically create an imprint of a flower on some white cardstock here, and this is really neat to try. This is Spritz and Walkin' a Tight Heliotrope. It's a very pretty soft lavender spray. It's got a pearly shimmer, and when it dries it's a lot lighter than it looks here. I just sprayed it right onto the flower, flipped it over, and then I'm going to smush it down with my brayer, and it's almost like using it as a stamp. And look how pretty that looks. It's a very cool look. You're going to get some lights and some darks, and since so much of that ink is in the flower, you can actually do it a couple of times before you spray it again, and it's going to get a little bit lighter and lighter each time. And I think these are so pretty, and I'm going to wind up cutting these out later, and I'm going to add in a couple more colors just for some variation. This is Vibes and Sweetheart, one of my most favorite pink colors, and I'm going to just put it right over this middle flower, and you get a little bit of a color variation. And again, the more you roll it without re-inking it, the lighter it's going to get. You could do this with so many different color schemes and get some really unique looking flowers. And you could do this with any shape or any size flower that you may have, and you could reuse the same one over and over again, you know, for several applications here. I just added some colorings in Pretty in Pink. And I did discover that if you don't make sure that the ink is well distributed on the flower, it will rub on, you know, in a block of color like that bright pink one. So you definitely want to make sure it's spread out. I also added in some Vibes Sunset Strip, which is kind of a yellowish orange, and it's going to look so pretty once it's dry. You're going to see some really pretty color variation. And once these are dry, they're going to be a lot lighter. So I'm going to fussy cut these out. And these are going to make the prettiest embellishments. Look how pretty these turned out. So you can see they're a lot lighter now that they're officially dry. Some of them are light pink, some of them have the purple, some of them have that yellowish orangey mix in there, and I just think these turned out really cool. This is a quick and fun way to make your own embellishments, especially if you like flowers. You could probably do this with a lot of other different utensils on your scrappy shelves as well. So I did not have a chance to make a layout with these, but I wanted to show you what they would look like if you wanted to make a layout with a photo here. You could tuck some of these flowers in and around the picture, and I think this would make a really pretty layout. So I hope you give this a try. Here's a couple of close-ups of the flowers again. You know, I only used a couple of colors, and you can see that each flower is totally different. So this would be neat to try with some blues and some greens and some yellows. So I hope you give it a try. It's lots of fun.